So today I'm gonna show you how to crochet this beautiful alpine stitch. So you can make a dishcloth like this one or use it in any other project. So the alpine stitch is a combination of single crochet rows and then rows with front post double crochets. So the back side is pretty plain and flat, so this makes it great for any projects where you want texture only on one side. So to get started, you're gonna need some yarn and a hook. I'm using worsted weight cotton yarn to make the dishcloths and a 5 mm hook. So we're gonna need an uneven number of stitches. So I start with a slip knot and I'm gonna chain 13 stitches. And then I'm gonna add one extra for the turning chain. So the first row is a simple row of single crochet stitches. So you're gonna insert your hook in the second stitch from the hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. So you make a single crochet and you're gonna repeat that in every chain across. So you're gonna end up with 13 stitches for this small swatch that I'm working for this tutorial. So the next row is gonna be a simple row of double crochet. So you're gonna start with a chain 2. Turning chain doesn't count as a stitch, so I'm gonna make my first double crochet in this first stitch here. I'm gonna yarn over, insert my hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull 2 through loops, and then finally yarn over and pull through all remaining loops. So I made a double crochet. I'm gonna repeat that in every single stitch across. Okay, so the third row is again just a row of single crochet, and then we're going to start working the alpine stitch. So you just work single crochets just like the first row all the way across. So this is like your setup rows, so that you can start making the front post double crochets on the next row. So you finish the 3 first row, which are like your foundation to start your alpine stitch repeat, and now comes the fun part. So this is the first row of the actual alpine stitch. So you're gonna alternate double crochet stitches with front post double crochet stitches in the DC 2 rows below. So first you're gonna make a double crochet in the first stitch. And then now comes the front post double crochet. So you're gonna work it not in the single crochet that you just made in the previous row, but from around the post of the double crochet 2 rows below. So this stitch. So you're gonna insert your hook from front to back around the post, yarn over, pull up a loop. Here you make sure that your loops are long enough to reach the height of the current row you're working. Pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through all remaining loops. So here you go, you have 1 front post double crochet. So now if you look at the back, you have this stitch that you should have worked in, but because you worked in the row below, you're just gonna skip this one and work straight into the next one, and the next stitch is a double crochet again. So we're going to repeat this across the entire row. So let's do one more front post double crochet. So it's going to be in the double crochet 2 rows below. Gonna skip the stitch at the back and double crochet in the next one. When you come to the end of the row, you're going to make your last front post double crochet, and then you're going to double crochet in the last stitch. So here you have your first row of alpine stitch. The next row is a simple row of single crochet. So you just single crochet across all the stitches, and here you can see the back forming. Gonna chain 2 to start the next row of alpine stitch. So now you see we're gonna work the similar to the alpine stitch row, but we're gonna switch them off so that you have in every double crochet you're gonna work a front post double crochet, and in every front post double crochet you're gonna work a normal double crochet, so that they're alternated. If you look at the pattern, you see that they're like offset. So that's how you do it. So the first one is going to be a front post double crochet around the post again of the double crochet 2 rows below. Oops. We're going to skip that first stitch at the back, and we're going to double crochet in the next one again. Double crochet in the next one. So you're going to repeat this for the entire row again. And you're gonna finish the row with a front post double crochet around the stitch, the first one. So you're going to chain 1, and then you're just single crochet across again so that you have a full repeat, and then you can start over with this first row of alpine stitch. So that's the alpine stitch for you today.